Someone has betrayed our trust. Someone did not last. Somebody was the weakest link and had to go. Hey, it's Kimberlee and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget, and I'm coming to you barefaced once again because we are doing a Fenty Skin update. It has been about a month or so since I was using the Fenty products, and I said I would come back and tell you guys, how it was going and everything. And boy, did things take a hard left real quick. Here's the spoiler alert. One of these products got returned. Comment down below which product you think got returned right now from the Fenty Skin starter set that I got last month. And if you haven't seen that video, just hop over there real quick. It explains all about the line and my first impressions after a week or so. And now here is my update. Basically, after I did that video, I continued to use the Fenty skincare. I was using the cleanser, then I went in with the toner, and then I would go in with the SPF moisturizer. And all was good for about a couple days. And then forehead breakout in a spot that never really, has a breakout or hasn't had a breakout in like months. So the minute I do see a breakout there, I'm like, what's going on?
Video diary-esque. It is a Saturday. I feel like it's gonna be the 15th or the 16th, but I wanted to come back on and give an update. I have some breakouts, as you can see. This popped up This popped up a couple days ago, but I just generally don't break out here anymore. So this is like definitely a red flag. Someone recently commented on the original Fenty video and was talking about how they were breaking out from the moisturizer. And that would be kind of the only thing that I could think of. They were red bumps and I thought it was like an allergy, but I don't really have allergies. And then now they're kind of like coming to a head. A couple days later and we are so much better. I have not been using the moisturizer and they're just dried up now, which is clutch.
I have been doing some dance projects where I was wearing a mask and sweating and stuff like that. So if I had broke out around here, I would have been a little bit more forgiving, or I would have been like, oh, maybe it's the mask, etc. But I don't wear a mask right here. So something right here tells me that it is skin irritation or something is just not working out. And so what I had to do is make an educated guess. I didn't think it was the face wash because I was like, I wash it, take it off. I don't see any irritation right after. Then I thought like maybe it's the toner or maybe it's the moisturizer. So I was like, let me take out the moisturizer and the SPF and see what happens. And my skin got better. I was gonna stop using the moisturizer for about a week or two, and then I was gonna reintroduce it again just to double check. And I was like, wait, why do I need to double check? My skin actually cleared up within a week or so with not using that moisturizer. And I was like, well, there's my answer. I kept using the Fenty cleanser and I kept using the Fenty toner, and I went about with my other skincare, which was just a different moisturizer. And that's how I knew. That's when I was like, you know what? She's got to go. So I had to go ahead and return that Fenty Skin Hydra Moisturizer, pack her up, get a little return form, and I returned it, and I'm gonna get my $30 or something back. I reached out to them just to double check like what was going on because it'd been like 2 weeks, and then they sent me the stuff saying I was gonna get a refund. I was disappointed, but it is what it is, so we just keep on moving. And now my skin is like thriving. So here's where I have my products still, the ones that still maintained. I love this cleanser. I love it so much. I've still continued to use it for a month, morning and night. It lathers so nice. It smells really nice. It's great on my skin. It doesn't strip it or anything else that I would notice. I don't feel any irritation. It is just, I look forward to washing my face. As cheesy and commercial as it sounds, I look forward to washing my face with this. I just absolutely love the experience that I have with it. So after about a month or so of using the Fat Water Toner, here's where I'm at. So if this is a month, I would say that it's probably gonna last, 1, 2, 3, 4. It probably could last about 5 months. So I see myself using this to the end of the year. It's great. A little bit goes a long way. Like I mentioned in my last video, I have it on right now. My skin doesn't feel stripped or anything like that. It just feels moisturized and it goes right into the skin pretty quickly, which I like. I don't like things to sit on my skin because I feel like I have combination skin, and so I don't want anything to feel like it's wet or greasy or anything, and this doesn't feel like that at all. The SPF that I use now instead, I just went back to what I used before, which is the SPF from Supergoop. So I've been using that for like over a year now, and I've never had a breakout from it, so I know that that actually works for me. So what I did instead is that I added in something for my skin, my textured skin, and I went back to my holy grail, my OG, which is The Ordinary. A week or two ago, I did some research and I decided to get The Ordinary's oh boy, here we go. Azelaic acid suspension 10%. It's supposed to help brighten the skin, you know, deal with scars and skin texture. And the thing about The Ordinary that's so wild is that I always feel like almost immediately it starts working. Like immediately I feel like my skin is like getting back to normal and I'm seeing the brightening, I'm seeing overall texture just look really nice. And so I'm like, I'm not trying to fall into it to be like, yeah, it's working, but I always feel like I see results almost right away with The Ordinary. This little baby is like less than $10, maybe $7 or $8. It almost feels like a primer to the skin. It just goes on really soft and smooth. This is what I'm actually going to be putting on. I'll just do it right now on camera because I already put my toner on. So I try to use a small amount because it is so small, but the consistency is like so, just like that. And so I just kind of put it on my cheeks and spread it down. And this one also dissolves right into the skin so quickly. I love that. And then I just take a little bit more and put it right on top of my forehead. It advises that you definitely have to use sunscreen if you use it in the morning. I've been using it morning and night. And I guess if you want to save a little bit of the product, you would just use it at night. Once that dries down or whatever, I go in with my Juno & Co. Moonshine Moisturizer, which I really love. This one is a thicker moisturizer, but it seeps into the skin fast. So I go in with this. And then after this, I would go in with my SPF. So that is my new skincare routine right now. I've got the cleanser, toner, then I go in with The Ordinary, then I go in with my moisturizer, and then I finish with the Supergoop sunscreen. I am shopping around for a mask, so if you guys have any recommendations for masks, comment that down below. Overall, now that it's been about a month, Fenty cleanser is like, it's literally like a 10 out of 10, except for the fact that you have to like squeeze really hard to get it out, that I already talked about in the last video. And then the toner, I would say, I would give it maybe an 8 out of 10, only because I don't notice anything, whether it's like happening or not happening. Like I may have noticed some reducing of the dark spots, I'm not sure, and I don't want to use that claim so quickly. I'd rather use it for a couple months. I haven't had any adverse effects. And my skin looks good, you know, but I haven't seen anything that I was like, wow, this is amazing, you know. So I'm gonna say 8 out of 10, which I still think is really good. So you can see my forehead has just gotten so much better. Those bumps and all that kind of stuff, which was really hard to get the right angle of it. Those bumps are not seen anymore, which is great. So forehead looking good. Here is the side view. So this is new. And then here are like my scars and all that, which I'm again right under a light, so I'm trying to make it like as visible as possible. This is where I'm like, I don't know that the, you know, pore refining toner is reducing the dark spots or anything like that, because they're still kind of there. But again, all of it's kind of old. This area looks pretty good. Here's the other side. Overall, I feel like my skin is looking really good. It's been glowing in the sun and I really so happy about that. So I think that might be a great combination of the Fenty toner and also the azelaic acid from The Ordinary. So I'm very happy right now. If you've been using Fenty Skin, comment down below. What's your experience been? If you like it, if you don't, if you had to return everything or nothing, or if it's working amazing on your skin, let's have a discussion. I'm glad I figured out that it was the moisturizer, and it was kind of like the first one that I guessed that would be the issue. And luckily it wasn't one of the other things, because I would have been using it again and then still had the acne. So that is my review. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.